On this week's episode of Home Built, guys, we're going to fix this scuff on the Kia Sportage that somebody's had a go at and made a messy.
We just finished making our makeshift spray booth and we're ready to prep the panel for paint. We're going to use our sander with a 400 grit to take away the scratch, and then we can use a scotch pad to key the rest of the area and get it ready for paint. So we just finished rubbing down the panel and we're now going to primer it. Now this is just a sealer primer, it's not a build primer, but we'll start our way at the bottom and work our way up just above the damage as far as we're going to paint, and then we'll lacquer over everything. So we'll start with the primer.
So I'm going to mix up the paint, and this is it's called Dark Penta Pearl Metallic Kia colour. It looks quite a nice colour actually. It looks better in the tin than it does in the car, but I think they've actually gave me a wee bit more than what I asked for. So what I'm going to, rather than waste a mixing cup, I'm never going to use this paint again, so I'm just going to mix it all in this tub, and then that way it's pre-mixed, and if we ever do need it for anything, it's there, and it saves us wasting a mixing cup. The mix I use is just 1:1 paint to thinners. I've always used that. It's never done me any harm. Lost my mixing sticks. Yeah, so 50-50, 1:1 mixture with your paint and your thinners, and then when it comes to the lacquer, I always do a 2:1 ratio, so 2 parts lacquer to 1 part hardener, and that always works for that. Now that the base coat's on and it's dry, it's time to hit it up with the first coat of lacquer. So for the first coat, I'm not wanting it to look pretty, I just want to get the lacquer on there, then we'll let that dry and go tacky. That will be like a bonding agent for the second coat, and the second coat will give it a nice glassy finish.
Okay, so it's the next morning and we've just got the Kia all unwrapped and it's looking pretty much back to normal now. All the scratches are out and it's ready to give back to the owner. So that's going to be it. Hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you did, hit the like button because we do really appreciate it. And remember, don't overthink it because it's just paint.
Whoa, you can't say that. That's Paint Society's line.
Oh, well, it sounds cool, so subscribe.